Hi, my name is Miguel from avoiderrors.com. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to clone a PC onto a laptop. I'm cloning my custom-built PC onto this brand name Lenovo laptop. One thing you need to make sure of is that in my case, I'm cloning my PC, which have Windows 10 operating system. Make sure that the laptop is compatible with Windows 10. All newer laptops are fully compatible with all operating systems. Older laptops are not. So make sure that the laptop is compatible with the operating system you are cloning. For this tutorial, I'll be using a Kingston SSD, and I'll plug this hard drive onto my PC as an additional drive. So make sure you turn off the computer, plug the hard drive onto the PC as an additional drive. As you can see here, this is the end result. And then turn the computer back on, go to this PC, and make sure your hard drive is detected. So there it is, properly detected. And I'll be cloning my C drive, which has the operating system, onto my Kingston F drive. Now, one thing you need to make sure is that the space used on the C drive is less than the capacity of the destination drive. To find that out, right-click on your C drive and then click on Properties. Here, to the right of space use, you can see I'm using 233 gigabyte, which fits perfectly onto my Kingston 447 gigabyte. I'm cloning SSD to SSD. The process of cloning doesn't matter if you're cloning from serial ATA to SSD or SSD to serial ATA. The program will automatically detect the destination drive and optimize it or not, depending on the drive you're cloning to. Another thing is that you don't need to delete or format the destination drive. The program will do that automatically. One thing you need to make sure is that the destination drive is backed up in case you have important files there, because it will be deleted and replaced with the image. Okay, so make sure you have everything backed up. I'm going to close here. Now I need to make sure if this PC is 64-bit, because not all laptops are 64-bit compatible. Okay, but all laptops are 32-bit compatible. So if your operating system is a 32-bit operating system, you have no problem. If your operating system is 64-bit, you need to make sure that the laptop is also 64-bit compatible. To find this out, just right-click on this PC, Properties, and here it is. So this operating system or PC is 64-bit. So like I said earlier, just make sure that the laptop is 64-bit compatible. Most newer laptop, if not all, are 64-bit compatible. Okay, so for this tutorial, I'm using Paragon Hard Disk Manager. I've used this program in many of my video tutorials in the past. And yes, I am affiliated to Paragon Hard Disk Manager now. And yes, this is a paid program. Okay. There's a reason also to know whether you're using a 32-bit operating system or 64. Once you purchase the program, it'll ask you, well, it will give you the two options to download. But in my case, I need to download component 2, which is a 64-bit version, which is already installed. So I'll go ahead and run it. I'm not going to go through the installation process. It's really simple. And then I click on Drive Copy tab. Okay, I'll select the disk with the master boot record, which is my operating system. If you know there by the Windows logo, make sure you click here where I'm moving my cursor. Next to the brand and name, if you click there, it'll give you the option to copy this disk. That's what we want. If you click on the volume, it will give you different options because this program allows you to just migrate the operating system instead of the entire volume. But what we want to do is we want to copy everything because we want to make this a bootable drive. So we need the master boot record. We need everything. So we need to copy the entire disk. So once you select the top, make sure you click on copy this disk. Okay, so it'll start checking the computer. And once done, it'll give you the options on where you want to clone your drive. In my case, I have several hard drives, but we're going to clone to our Kingston drive. And again, click there on the top next to the name. And if you notice here on the bottom, it says edit folder and the files excludes. If you check mark that and you continue on, it'll give you the option to exclude files in case you don't want them to clone onto the destination drive. But in my case, I'm cloning everything. I don't want to exclude nothing. So I'll just click on next. And here, are you sure you want to proceed with migration? I'll select yes, I'm aware of that because it's telling you that it'll delete the information on the destination drive to be replaced with the image. You can review your summary. Just in case you selected the wrong disk, you can go back and select the proper destination disk. So it's not like it's going to immediately clone. So read it, click next. I'll leave this portion default. And again, click on finish. Okay, now here in the top left, click apply to start cloning your hard drive. I have 233 gigabytes. This took me about an hour. So I edited the video so it can be fast. We don't want to sit here for an hour. Once completed, I'll close and then turn off the PC. Remove the drive from that PC and let's install it onto the laptop. So bear with me here. This laptop came with a already installed drive. It's not like I used the same drive from this laptop, but if I wanted to, I could. So I'm going to take this time to let you guys know that I read several websites, and it's unbelievable how the internet is full of good information and also full of crap, because they all said that it can't be done. So I had to try it. I just couldn't sit there and just, you know, uh, be satisfied with that answer. So I tried it on my own. And the same applies to you guys. If you want to clone your PC to a laptop, you can clone from a Hewlett Packard to an Acer or you can clone whatever you want. All you need to do is just try it. Do not go by what is out there because most of the people are fast to uh, put their opinion out there, but they never really tried it. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the process of putting the bolts and all that because this is just for tutorial purposes. I'll plug in the power, the mouse, because I hate working with that little pad, and I'll power on the laptop. This is the advantage of cloning. You don't have to install the programs one by one. And let's say, for example, Outlook. You don't have to install Outlook and then all your email accounts and then wait for your emails to come. No, you have everything there, including the desktop icons. As you can see, TNAS, Photoshop, Oracle, VirtualBox, everything is there. So keep in mind, when somebody tells you that you can't do it, just ignore it. As you can see, it can be done. The same applies if you're cloning from an Acer to a Dell. If you don't try it, you will never know, especially with Windows 10 operating system, Windows 8. They automatically look for the drivers once they are connected to the internet. Windows 7 might do it, they might not. You might have to go into their manufacturer website and download the drivers. But keep in mind that is only one operating system for all the brand name out there. So Microsoft tries to include all default drivers for all brand name computers and laptops. That's why it works really well.